With this channel, I'm trying to become a better person, a slightly more open-minded person, but I do still have the ability and the tendency to be slightly cynical. A lot of the exercises that people suggest for improving your well-being tend to be a little bit wishy-washy. I sort of decided that when someone recommended that I try journaling, that my first response was going to be that they can shove their journal up their arse. But in the spirit of change and being better and not being a complete I decided that I might just give it a go. So I took their advice and I tried journaling for 30 days to see if it would improve my well-being. And it's time to see how it unfolds. So there are a million different journals out there, and because I didn't really have a clue what I was doing when it came to journaling, I thought that it would be best for me to go for a guided journal. So I decided to go for the Mind Journal, which is made specifically for men. I'd seen this on a variety of adverts, and being a sucker for a bit of targeted promotion, I thought it was the best one to go for. It includes things like check-ins and specific exercises that prompt thoughts about relationships, money, your future, and what it means to be a man, which at the moment in this day and age is a particularly pertinent topic. I thought it would benefit me the most, so that's the best you can do really, isn't it? It's leather bound, so it smells incredible. It's got high quality paper, and to be honest, that suckered me in. But before I go on to how writing in this actually affected me, I thought it would be interesting to see whether there was actually any scientific research behind journaling. I wanted to know whether the scientific world gave this exercise backing, or whether it was as wishy-washy as I initially thought. Here's how journaling actually helps you and why. It's supposedly able to help you manage anxiety, reduce stress, and help you cope with depression. There have been studies that show that journaling does in fact decrease mental distress and can increase well-being. It can be as effective as CBT for reducing symptoms of depression and can reduce depressive symptoms in anyone from susceptible students to pregnant women. The ways it does this is by allowing you to let go of negative thoughts, understand the positives and negatives you're going through in life, and generally improve the level of self-awareness you have, to name just a few. So it does seem like it should have a positive effect. So it's time to see whether it does. You know what that means? It's montage time. I think that's enough costume and lighting changes. Right, so after that tragedy of a montage, it's time for the final thoughts part of this video. And firstly, it was really nice to have a period at the end of the day where I could just let it all out, everything that had happened that day. And particularly the prompts were very good for helping me understand what I was struggling with and have a sort of realization that there were specific things going on in my life that I was struggling with, instead of just generally feeling a bit down. I also really liked the check-in, being able to have a full overview of how you're feeling that day, and being able to see the difference day by day of how you were feeling each time. Often when you're feeling down and a bit basically, you don't want to admit that the day before you were feeling quite good. But being able to see it day by day, the changing fluctuation of mood, is really interesting. Also, writing down a couple of things I appreciate each day was particularly good, but I've already done a video on that, so you can check that out if you want to find out my thoughts. Sometimes, however, I did sort of just feel like journaling was dragging up old issues that I had already got past, and it made me just feel worse because I was bringing them back into my mind, something that I'd already got over. I also don't think it particularly helped my self-awareness. Even though I was writing down exactly what was affecting me that day, I felt that by the next day I'd forgotten what I'd written, so there was no real longevity to the exercise. I'll be completely honest, I haven't carried this on since I finished the 30 days. I felt that the effort I had to put into it for the outcome I was getting out of it just wasn't worth it. And personally, I don't think enough of the exercises had a tangible effect on my mood or my well-being. I think perhaps I went into it with the wrong frame of mind. going into it thinking it would fix everything wasn't the right way, and maybe you need journaling alongside a combination of other things as exercises just to help keep you aware and keep you focused on being happier than you are. I'd still definitely recommend trying it. The studies speak for themselves. There has been plenty of evidence that this does work for people, and it might just work for you. And if you have given it a go, or plan on giving it a go, let me know how it went for you. Leave a comment below, because I really want to know if it worked for you. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to leave a like and subscribe to the Unfold channel. And if you do, I hope to see you very, very soon.